We really are still very dry here in Central Texas, and it's actually been announced that Austin going back to stage 2 watering restrictions next week. So we'll of course have more information up later on today and online, but that would mean once a week watering for all Austin water users. Let's take a look at our latest drought status. This came out this morning. The latest from the U.S. Drought Monitor doesn't show big difference from last week. The only one I could really tell was our abnormally dry situation even east of our eastern counties has spread a little bit further toward Houston. That's really about it. Some of the moderate drought also extending further south, but here in Central Texas, most of us still under moderate drought with severe drought over northern Williamson and then southern Gillespie counties for the time being. And unless we get more rain here locally, which we're not really expecting it over the next 7 days, we'll see things gradually worsen even into next week. Let's take a live look outside to get you an idea of what to expect today. There's Lake Travis, pretty shot. It's going to be a hot afternoon, so if you're looking for a body of water, make sure you have sunscreen and bottled water on hand if you're headed out there. Look at our temperatures. We're already up to 91 degrees out at Lakeway, 93 in Llano, and 94 right here in Austin under mostly sunny skies. One thing that's kind of helping out with that heat, though, are our winds. Our winds are out of the north and northwest, right at 12 miles an hour. Gusts upwards of 20 miles an hour, not out of the question. It's also not quite as humid as we've seen earlier this week. Let's take a look at satellite and radar. Quiet all across Central Texas. You notice a little wet weather from Isaac starting to work into far east Texas this afternoon. Some showers and thunderstorms there. But here in Central Texas, we're seeing the northerly wind from around that storm. That's what's keeping us dry and hot for the time being. Also breezy. Tropical Storm Isaac, 40-mile-an-hour winds right now, and it is still just crawling to the north and northwest right at 9 miles an hour, causing big headaches across Louisiana and Mississippi. Everything you see in red there, that's still a tropical storm warning for the winds and the rain that's falling. The dark greens are places that are already flooding across southern Mississippi and eastern Louisiana. And a flash flood watch extends from northern Louisiana all the way up into Arkansas. Arkansas will start seeing a little of that wet weather later on today and then through the rest of the week. Isaac's path right now, tropical storm status, but later on today it'll decrease in strength to just an area of low pressure. As it moves through Arkansas by early tomorrow, looking at 30-mile-an-hour winds still with that storm, as well as inches upon inches of rain. It's not until Friday night when it moves off into Missouri and then finally out into Illinois over the weekend. And not really going to affect us too much more than what we're seeing right now. Some rain to our east and just some breezy conditions here where we are. If we go hour by hour through that forecast with the rain extending up into northern Louisiana, some of the heaviest rain later on today with a few showers lingering along the coast. Tomorrow, again, more rain continues over those same areas, but also includes Arkansas and Missouri. Locally, here's what you can expect today. 99 degrees and breezy over the next couple of days. Warm overnights, hot afternoons, and a few more clouds work their way in for your holiday weekend as temperatures hover in those upper 90s.